Hello guys, and welcome to episode 4 of my Total War Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires campaign, playing as Isabella von Carstein, leading the vampire counts to world domination. Previously we declared war on Calacan, and now we are hopefully going to be taking out Ungrim once and for all, as we have pushed him back to the fallen King Mountain. We'll grab Isabella, we'll move her up to the province edge so that she doesn't get attrition, and then next turn we can try and wipe him out if he stays in the settlement, which I assume he will. We do have some money to spend. At Waldenhof we can put in the charnel pit there for a bit of extra growth. We also have Wilma, who is ready to attack Migdal Vongo Barak. We'll go ahead and do that. There we go. Does say it's going to be a Pyrrhic victory. I am tempted, therefore, to play it out. Let's jump on in. This army does have its corpse carts ready to help us out, so we will be using them this time around. I'm going to want to attack somewhere where I can just hold the point ASAP. I think over here is the best bet again. Let's do that. Okay, we'll bring the Ken race over here. Just bring everything over here. Make sure the corpse carts are right at the front, because they're going to take ages to move forwards. I think I might put the direwolves in a group with the Kenrays. Okay, there we go. Start the deployment, start the battle. And they built the tower and the wall. Okay, let's just take down the wall here. And we'll use the bats to attack the tower. Here goes. Look at the Ken race. Moving forwards. We'll probably take out the blockade pretty quickly here. I'm going to pull these away. Basically going to cycle charge the tower so that we do more damage. We've taken down the barricade. Let's push on in. Looks like just squirrelers there, so we'll take them out first. I am also going to want to take out these squirrelers. These ones should disintegrate pretty fast. I'm just going to let the bats keep attacking it now. Alright, let's go take out these ones. I'll let this bunch of units keep pushing up. We'll have the bats come down on these quarrelers as well. Nice. So much damage coming in there. And corpse carts providing their buffs. This corpse cart, this is the Balefire one. This gives us the flaming attacks and magical attacks to all allies in range. It also gives the Vigor Mortis. I think that's what the main one gives as well. So this corpse cart gives us just the Vigor Mortis as well, yeah. Let's go and charge in here from the side with all our beasts. Also got the Kenris coming in. Those miners again, just taking so much damage. Might drop a penumbral pendulum in here as well. This should be over pretty quick. That's the last unit, I think. Oh, there is a unit of miners around there. Let's go charge onto the miners. That will spread out that unit a little bit. And then we can come back and engage them as well. Oh, they both got chewed up. Nice. Well, that was simple. I think Cairn Race are pretty damn good against dwarves because they have primarily physical resistance since they're ethereal. Therefore, the majority of like the low level units that Calacan has don't really do much damage to them. I think the minus of blasting charges might though. So I guess you'd have to be kind of careful about those. This blasting charges in general are really strong against vampires because of the flame attacks, which most vampire units are weak to. Anything with regeneration always has fire vulnerability. But decisive victory, only 1,800 experience. Let's take that settlement and we'll put in a income building. He has leveled up. He's only just off level 3, so he'll actually probably level up next term. We'll take the hunger for now for the replenishment in combat.
Darkness comes.
And we're going to want to continue the shadow tree here with the vampire. Anything nice that we can bring back from the dead. I might wait till next turn so we can see if there's anything that we can take. Cool. That's everything done, I think. Unless we want to do something at Schwarzhafen. Don't believe so. At Schwarzhafen I do want to get the walls in here. So that's likely what I'm going to do. Let's move on. It would actually be kind of nice if Calacan, or Ungrim, sorry, like comes out and attacks us. Though it looks like on the minimap he moved away from his settlement. Interesting. Already down to 207 though. This number just keeps dropping. Oh, hello Sterland. Decided to declare war on us. Bit of a suicidal move. The Prince of Nothing. Some malignant thing dares to challenge you. A message sent from somewhere in the Grey Mountains warns you to stay away and keep your Sylvanian slums or face the Great Enchanter. Okay, so we can let it be to get the minus 15% raise undead cost, or we can get the extra leadership. Well, we'll do preparation, that's fine. We do use the undead raising thing quite a lot. Okay. Alright, let's head Wilmar over to Calacan. We're up against Alaric Ranulfson. If that's our only army, then this should be pretty simple. He's leveled up again, we'll do the campaign map movement range. And I can raise dead here. I think Fellbats is fine, although more direwolves just to run these units down is very nice. Because the dwarves do struggle with movement, so let's go ahead and auto-resolve that for the decisive victory. And kind of tempted to loot and occupy, but we'll just normal occupy, so we don't have to deal with public order issues. Executed captives after battle multiple times. Nice. Night Shroud. Picked up that as well. Cool. So she's now got extra melee defense and armor. She's going to be relatively strong now, which is nice. And I guess we'll continue through Creatures of the Night. Are we getting to the point where like these are getting close to rank 7? So having these buffs will be useful by the time we get there.
Yes,
We're going to hinder replenishment on Ungrim, because he will be taking attrition now. This was his last settlement. And we have an unassigned skill point for... Who is this? Idet.
will be placed.
For completing that. Okay, nice. Only one turn actually till we get the campaign map movement range. That's cool. And already we've expanded quite a lot. Since Sterling declared war on me, maybe we should get Walborged into an army. We would need 1,450 though in order to do that. Let's move on to the next turn. I think that's a good shout though. If they start moving an army towards me, I will just raise dead with Walborged.
I do not bandy words with the weak. Leave me.
So the dwarves, they declared war on me. Interesting. I was wondering what to do next after killing Ungrim with Isabella, but it looks like we may be forced to come through the mountains here to destroy the dwarves early on. At least it would make the greenskins like us more, but then we're probably going to have to go through the Crooked Moon, I guess, to get there. But Ungrim has decided to attack us. Would you look at that? Okay. Not really a bad thing at all, because it's going to make things 100 times easier. In an open field battle, this would be more difficult. In a settlement battle, it's easier because they get drawn together and we get the towers. So let's jump on in. So Ungrim in this battle isn't really going to be... Well, Ungrim's army isn't going to be the focus. Ungrim himself needs to go down. It's like pretty much the only thing here that's scary, other than maybe the Trollhammer torpedoes, if they start being able to hit my lords, or maybe even the Vargolf actually. So yeah, let's just get everything central for the start here. Don't think we're really going to like spread out too much. In theory, I could try and hold them off at each entrance, but that's not really the best thing for vampires to do. It'd be better if I keep all my units together.
Vampire.
Good. Alright, let's start the battle. We only have 1,000 supplies. I think it requires like 2,000 to get the upgraded towers, although I might just get a bunch of worse towers. If there's anywhere where units are on their own, I can actually kill them. Like this minus with blasting charges, for example, we can just swarm that unit. It's all on its lonesome, so we'll just delete it. The rest of the units came in this way. That could actually be a good target for like the Vargolf and the Dire Pack, because we can get right on top of the Trollhammer torpedoes. Right, so we've broken that unit already. I think if I send one of my vampires over here, we charge in the Vargolf, we use the flying units, we can probably crush all of those really fast. Although, saying that, let's send some of these over to deal with those Thunderers. Thunderers will be going down sooner than later. I do want to build that tower, but I don't know if it's a good idea if we lose this point.
Vampire. We surpass Nagash.
Or just attack the Dwarf Warriors with great weapons as well. Why not?
Isabella von Carstein.
Right, all of these can go for the Slayers there. We'll just kill them off. Looks like over here we're doing okay.
End them!
My Felbat's here though. They're starting to struggle, so we'll let them try and run away. If I can get these few last ones out of combat. And they'll take off. Okay, good. We can bring them back to the center now. We'll drop down the buffed invocation over there.
Yes!
Where's Ungrim? We've got to keep an eye on Ungrim. Oh, he's over there. He's on his own. That's good. He hasn't come to play yet. How many kills has this got? 23. It's not doing very well. It's kind of stuck in combat there. I'm gonna make sure that I don't lose this, otherwise we'll just lose the battle.
Vampire!
Right, all the flying units can come for the Slayers, and we'll have the dogs clean up any units that haven't completely shattered yet. Could also go for the Quarrelers.
Vlad von Carstein.
Well, let's have Vlad kill Ungrim, actually. That could be fun.
Blood frenzy!
And we'll use a Spirit Leech on Ungrim here.
Vampire! I hunger! At once!
Let's get down into these Slayers. Kill them off.
At once! To war! All life
And we could actually engage the Quarrelers there. Let's do that.
Vlad von Carstein.
Now we use Master of Beguilement on Ungrim.
All shall be mine.
And hopefully Vlad can get the job done.
The von Carstein's march!
I'm going to bring this Vampire back so we can do another Spirit Leech.
Isabella von Carstein! Crush the breathers! Ha ha! Noble of the night! Swiftly!
Let's have these run over and get involved. Let's crush the Dwarf Warriors here. Is there really nowhere where I can build a tower? Oh, there's one. Okay.
I am busy. Get your
Well, we haven't even used the Carstein ring.
we must
Might as well, since he's in this duel. Oh, beast.
necromancers.
That's incredible.
Vampire!
Oh, my charge in here broke them down completely. Nice. Right, let's have some dogs go kill the Trollhammer torpedoes there.
Isabella von Carstein!
Might as well be using the Blood Chalice to heal up Isabella. Oh, I'm losing my Felbats. Oops. That's not good. Get them out of there. 4 bats. I don't want them to die because I do want them to get to a high unit rank. I'll do Master of Beguilement there again.
Vampire!
So I think we lost maybe 2 of our Felbats. Really sucks. Right, that looks like it is the end of Ungrim's army. But Ungrim will fight to the death.
Master of the undead. Vlad von Carstein.
Let's have Isabella come save him. Because honestly,
All will
Vlad might lose.
fall.
I was saying how well Vlad was doing, but he might actually lose. Here comes Isabella.
He's late.
Nice. Together, they take him down. Awesome. Very cool. Alright, we will want to run down this army, so let's just spread out my wolves and get them to finish things off.
All life must end. I thirst.
Get Isabella to heal up. Vlad as well. Although Vlad is still regenerating, look at that. Disgusting. Now look at it. What? It's just so silly. He's back to full health. No problem. No worries whatsoever. Absolutely crazy. That unit stopped chasing. That's like 4 left. Let's go finish off these miners with blasting charges. Okay, we'll just end the battle there, and we will take him out in a second army. We ended up losing 4 units of bats and our Vargeis. Oh dear. Definitely having too much fun watching Vlad take on Ungrim for me to care about these flying units, but thankfully we're saved. The dead rise again, so we get our Vargeist back and 2 of our Thalbats. It's really nice, actually. Fantastic. We'll take the magic and we'll finish off that army in the next turn, which will give us even more experience. So I'm actually happy that the army didn't die there. Interesting. If I auto-resolve, we lose a lot of stuff. But we will want to play this out, because Grognok Crooked has forced the issue. We could also decline the attack, but I do want to play this because it will give us experience. We'll just press fight battle. I'll send my heroes forwards and lords, and then let them do the job with their army. Nothing to do at the start, so we just start it right away, and off we go. Their army will probably move forwards, and the goblins here. Actually, looks like they're kind of waiting for us to arrive. It's just a face-off. This cowardly gobbo waiting for us to get here to initiate things. Right, we'll just get all of these to come over here. The gobbos come in. It's gonna be pretty much over by the time they get here. I'm gonna have Vlad kill the Corylus. It's already over. Okay, cool. End the battle there. That's all I need to do. Simple as that. A little bit of a free heal on the vampire. We get 111 dark magic. Let's get another 423. Thank you very much. That is likely the end of Calacan. Also, that's nice. Defeated Ungrim gives +5 melee attack 5% spell resistance and 5% missile resistance. We also got the Regiment of Renown, the Devils of Schwarzhafen. Fantastic. So, with Isabella, it may be time for us to go and attack Crooked Moon. Because I want to get down to the dwarves. Another thing that I was thinking of doing was recruiting a vampire and sending it down to the Southlands here to see if we could find Manfred, because I don't necessarily want him to get wiped out before I confederate him. So that's my thoughts there. Let's check out the world though. I haven't really looked at this. But just check how big it is. We've got a long way to go, boys. It's going to be good fun though. I'm looking forward to it. I'm already having tons of fun with this campaign. So yeah, Isabella's up to level 21. 2 new skill points. We'll go Creature of the Night. And we need to choose another one to level up. Though saying that, since we lost a couple of these fell bats, I'm not sure if it's that much of a priority. I think getting her own stats up is probably a better idea, because if we can get Curse of the Revenant for the extra 15% hit points, that would be very useful. Like we're kind of doing with all of these vampires, and what I'm also going to do with Vlad. We're gonna max out Pit of Shades to reduce the wind's magic cost.
Very well. It is done.
We'll get the fervor there as well for the extra. That's gonna go up to plus 20% weapon strength. So these vampires are gonna be so strong. Now, if I don't want to go that way, I could in theory come back across and attack into the Empire. And then after Wilmar is done with Calacan, we can come down to the dwarves. Although it looks like Calacan's been evicted. Was that their last settlement? Yeah. So the Golden Order has taken care of them. That's Balthazar Gelt. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to start targeting the Empire. I think I might just attack into Aberland. We'll just take Grandstad and the Moot and whatever's here, and then we'll push up towards Stelland. And we'll get them leveled up nicely, and then in the meantime we can push down. Did I take the Non-Aggression Pact here? I did. How long would it be treacherous for me to get rid of that? It's like 10 turns before I can declare war on them, right?
What's your message?
Yeah. Alright, we'll do that with like a new army, I guess. We can just go and take Ron Peak at some point. In the meantime, let's march down towards Mount Gumpbad. How are we doing with our relations? Non-aggression pact and a trade agreement with the Lamian Sisterhood. Nice, we can get that. That's going to push up our attitude 27. Mizalon.
Welcome, kin. You must want something. It better not be my head.
Maybe we can give them another gift.
It is night. You will deliver your message to me, and I will then decide.
I'm a bit
on its
worried
worthiness.
about Heinrich Himmler here because his strength rank is really low. It would be nice if like strength rank gets low enough that you can just automatically confederate factions so you don't lose them forever. One thing we do need to do this turn though is get a new technology chosen. So where do we want to go? The extra 15% chance for destroyed units to be restored after battle is pretty massive. I might go for the raised newly dead. Are there any other technologies that do that? I don't think so. Or this one as well. Another 10% chance for the dead to rise again. It's the one before that. Extra missile resistance during siege battles. That's actually really good as well. We'll get this one first since it's going to take no time at all. And then we'll go for the Enshrine Ancient Lords after that.
I thirst. Follow me.
We'll have your debt go ahead of us. A Zufbar. We'll get the Dark Iron Pit. And do I want to upgrade those yet? Probably not. It would be better for me to upgrade Castle Drakenhof for sure. So we'll definitely do that. Anywhere else to spend money that makes sense? I don't think so. Everything done. Move on to the next turn. I'm getting to the point where I'm really tempted to just build a third army. Because supply lines is actually not as strong anymore, or like not as much of a problem. Is this a declaration of war? Okay, so an end of non-aggression pact, that's fine. I thought that was a declaration. I didn't realize we had a non-aggression pact with them. I think we start with it. Yeah, maybe we start with it. This is a declaration of war though, which is actually good timing. Thank you very much. Just means I don't have to press the button. And these have also declared war on me. Huh. Okay. Well, that makes things a lot easier. Great. I'm not the one breaking the agreement, so that's perfect. Alright, faction destroyed there, that's fine. We have the mission issued to raid Grandstad. Okay. It's probably not going to happen. I'm just going to take it. Really? It's going to be a Pyrrhic victory? Let's jump on in. This should be a very easy battle. I just need to make sure I get on the ranged forces ASAP. We'll attack into the back here with our clump of forces. So let's just line up over here. We'll go walk around the back. That's just a crossbowman unit on its own. We'll just run for it. This is a cool settlement though. I think it has a similar layout to the new Cathay settlements. But it suits the Empire very nicely. Looks very cool. Here comes the flood of direwolves. Goodbye, crossbowmen. Already captured this as well, which is really nice. Gets rid of the towers firing at us. Taking their sweet time to get down here.
Vampire Lord.
We can move down some crypt ghouls on the left side here and get behind them, because I think this is technically blocked off, yeah. Let's heal up those direwolves, get them back on their feet. I'm going to pull them out of this engagement though, so that the Kenwraiths can take over. Same with the Bellbats. We'll grab a couple of these crypt ghouls, move to the left so we can get the flank attack on them. Although what's really nice here, we have a pretty nice place for a penumbral pendulum. I'm going to do it like so. Then it's going to hit the spearmen behind. Maybe. Actually, they're going to be too far away now. It's fine. Still did a lot of damage. And a Königsstein Stalkers getting in there. We should start doing a lot of damage now. With the Bale Fire Corpse Cart arriving. We could do Melkos Misfire Masmer actually, it's not a terrible idea. Just do it on like a low health unit so it does a lot of damage. Let's get the bats in. And we go with the dogs. Let's heal up those bats. Keep them in the engagement. They're just getting crushed. Absolutely crushed. Most of them are running away now. Is there another unit I need to destroy? Because with all of these running away, there must be. Probably standing in the center somewhere. Go have a look around with my bats. That's a unit crossbowmen. There they are. We see the crossbowmen. We're coming for you. I smell ya. Oh, just tearing them apart. Damn. That charge is brilliant. They just got devoured. Once my vampire gets the Pit of Shades, those sort of battles will be so much faster. But a nice amount of experience again. Let's jump into Grandstad. Does have the flooded clay pit. I'm probably just going to leave that there for now. The mission was aborted, which is fine. Let's now level him up. I am going to go for Children of the Night. Mainly so that he levels up faster, but also so we get the upkeep reduction so we can build another army. Which I'm going to do in Castle Temphof. Walborged, welcome to the team. Let's have a quick look at her details. Very cool looking lord. does she get that's unique? She gets the Deathly Vigor, extra 25 bonus versus infantry, and then Seduction, which is a area hex ability. Minus 25% speed and minus 24 melee attack. You can also get the Queen Bee, which is nice. And Hive Mind, minus 1 construction for vampire lair chain buildings in the local region. Not sure that's too useful. Otherwise, pretty cool. Gets lightning reflexes, which is plus 25% speed and 20% damage resistance. 32 seconds, and it goes up to giving them the discouraged trait. I mean, just this lightning reflex is really good. Wow. Oh, Uncanny Presence is actually the last one. Is that the same for my other lord here? Because for Isabella it's not. That's interesting. Yeah. It's actually different. Okay, well, good to know. I'm probably going to want to get that in like most of my armies, because that means every time we get new units, they will be high rank. Now I've just got to kit her out, so I'm not quite sure how I want to do that. I would like some dire wolves. We'll grab some crypt ghouls. I think that is fine for now. It's going to take me a little while to be able to fully bolster her army, but we'll just recruit a couple zombies, I guess. Would it just be cheaper to raise them? I think it's cheaper to raise them. Because with enough zombies we can just take noodling straight away. Okay, Isabella. You are tasked with taking out the Red Eye tribe. Can I get any further up here? No, so we might as well just stay in normal stats.
It will be done.
We'll have a dip. Kill off this fella. Although we don't have enough money. Never mind. Ooh. The Desolation of Drakenmoor was taken by the Bone Rattlers. That's not good, because it means that
Greetings, brothers.
we might not be able to confederate them, even though that would be useful.
Yes, man sleep wanes, and more sleep.
Okay. That's everything done. Let's move on to the next turn.
I'm Vlad von Carstein. Choose thy words with care.
The Scrag would like a non-aggression pact. He wiped out these fellas for me. I think that's fine, honestly. Trade agreement would be nice.
It did what you
Perfect. That way we're getting even more money, and therefore more units. With more units, we can expand more.
thou shalt treat me with the
Here we
respect I
go.
deserve.
Yep. Right, we're going to have to go and deal with Azag. Which is probably a good thing for us, because it stops him from destroying the Lamian Sisterhood. But we are now surrounded by enemies. Taking out Red Eye is very important. Calacan's been destroyed, so that's good. We no longer have to worry about them. We got the minus upkeep for zombie units, which is good since Wolborg has just got a ton of those. But this army is too big for her, so we're just going to be chilling for the time being. Alright, time for us to take out Grom Peak. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time, so we're going to leave it here. In the next episode, we will probably play this out, because it says it's going to be a Pyrrhic victory, and I don't really want Isabella to lose any units. Yeah, it would kill the Felbats. So we'll play this out, we'll destroy Red Eye. They do have a big army that we're also going to have to take care of. And then we're going to have to move north to take care of the Bone Rattlers. Before, I guess, again, moving south to deal with the Dwarves. We'll see how it goes. That's it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.